Today we are back in the Brawl Stars arena, and we're going to be trying out a completely new brawler, one that I unlocked between last video and this one, and the brawler is Bo. He's called Bo because he uses a bow, and he's kind of like the magic archer in Clash Royale. He's a ranged unit, uses a bow and arrow. He doesn't have a ton of health, so the strategy with him is the exact opposite as with Edgar, who's the guy we used last time, which is you want to stay far away from other troops, just snipe from a distance. He has a pretty cool ability as well where he can throw mines. He throws 3 mines, and if somebody steps on them, then they essentially deal damage. They stun them for a little bit. And it also seems to recharge a little bit quicker than some other abilities that I've tried with other brawlers, so I do like using him. I think he fits my playstyle a little bit better. I did really like Edgar in the last video. He seemed like a very powerful card, but I don't know. I don't love the melee, needing to get up close. I kind of like just being able to snipe from a distance and deal damage that way. And we're getting probably a little bit too close to that guy there. We'll let him have that energy. And I don't think we killed that guy. I think, and that's an Edgar player right there. So that's one of the cards that's able to essentially jump on top of you if you get too close to them. And so that is not a player we want to get anywhere close to. And we're getting close to him. We can throw the mines though. Hopefully he steps in one of them. Hopefully he just steps a little bit down. And doesn't look like he's going to. Oh no, he is. Or someone else is. And you can see it kind of blows up. It kind of reveals a player in the bushes as well. And we'll kind of step over here to maybe force him to come down into them. And he does. I don't think he got hit by it though. We do have this ability. Didn't mean to throw it that short. We would want to kill him as quickly as possible, just because as the map kind of as it gets shorter, it just benefits him, just because there's very limited space where we can actually run. So ideally we want to finish the round as soon as the poison kind of starts closing in, because that limits the area where we can run, and it starts getting really confined, which starts to go in favor of all of the melee troops. I do think this card is good, but it seems like one of the ones that kind of should be used in conjunction with other cards. I think it would be really good in like trio battles when you have teammates that are more tanky and more melee in style. I actually did, what is this guy doing? I actually did play a game. I don't know what it was, but I played a game over with a couple of other teammates where I used this guy, and it worked surprisingly well, because they were essentially able to get up close, they were able to tank, and this guy was just able to stand back and snipe, which was nice. So it's a good card by itself, but it's a much better card when you're playing with team members who are able to kind of compensate for this card's weakness. And I'm kind of shooting into the bushes, just because the last thing we want is to be, surprised by an opponent. And this is the last guy, so if we can just kill him here, then that would be great. But he's just running away and healing, which is not good for us. We just have a little bit more before the ability, though. And this is the guy that has the... He has a power-up which allows him to essentially roll over you, so he's another guy that you do not want to get up close with. And he did step on the mine, but we weren't really close enough to be able to capitalize on that. And I think he also, his character shoots pellets that are kind of like the hunter in Clash Royale, where they deal more damage at close range. And so this is, and there's his ability. Yeah, that's... Please Uh, we almost had that. I think we'll play maybe one more, and then we'll jump into like a multiplayer game, so you can see how he goes, how he does with other teammates that are able to kind of compensate for his weakness in close quarters combat. It's also nice when there's a mode in this game where you have to control a certain point on the map, and you can kind of just stand back and shoot bullets into that point on the map, and then if there's any, if there's any of the opposing team that are there, it makes it hard for them to control the point when they're getting fire rained down on them. And this guy is just kind of chilling in the weeds. We'll try to get away from all the action just because it's not going to favor us. Yeah, I think we're gonna jump into some multiplayer modes and see if we can do any better with that. So we'll change the game mode to. It might be knockout. Might be the one that. I don't know if this is. Yeah, it's a 3v3. So we will do. We'll actually do showdown. We'll just do a trio showdown. So we'll have two other team members. It'll be the same kind of environment though. It's just last team standing. And I really haven't tried out a whole lot of brawlers. I think Bo is one of the only ones I've used. I also used Barley a little bit, the bartender who's able to throw drinks like over walls and whatnot. And then I played Shelly for a little bit just because she's the first brawler you unlock, but I really haven't. And then I think I tried Colt as well, but those are really the only 4 brawlers I've even tried. So if you guys play Brawl Stars and you have suggestions for brawlers that are better, ones that I should be using, please let me know. I'm definitely open to people that are more intelligent at the game. And he has 16 health. Hopefully the mine takes her out, and it doesn't. We're going to have to retreat just because we don't have a whole lot of health. The mines are kind of doing work, though. And we'll do the mines again. We'll do it over here. All of our teammates are dead, so this is not a good position to be in. That was not great. We will try again. Looks like one of our team members is gonna come along with us. I guess not. I guess it's just us. One of the things that I was also thinking of is how it would be fun to play with some of you guys. If you play Brawl Stars, I don't know how to share like a friend link or whatnot, but it would be fun to jump into some battles with you guys. Maybe we could even coordinate what brawlers to use for the best synergy, just because I'm sure there's brawlers that are ideal for synergy, and I'm sure there's I'm sure you wouldn't want to have all tanks or all range troops. I'm sure you'd want to have some variety, so maybe we could coordinate that and play together. So if that's something you guys want to do, then yeah, let me know and we can coordinate that. I think I probably need to get better at the game first, though. And I think we're gonna. Okay, I thought for a second we were gonna spawn just right in the middle of all the action, but our teammate died just before, so we might end up switching the game mode. Instead of a whole showdown, we might just do the knockout, which is said it was a 3-on-3, so it'll be a little bit of a smaller environment. So we'll give this a try. I also haven't tried the the Brawl Ball, the soccer game mode, but it looks fun. So that might be something we try, because it kind of looks like a unique game mode that I would enjoy. Um, I did actually play soccer for. I did play soccer for several years when I was younger. That was kind of my childhood sport. Um, I played soccer. I played football for a year in junior high, um, just for 1 year. But I never played basketball or anything else. It was pretty much just soccer was pretty much the sport that I played growing up. So it might be fun to do a soccer game mode. And I think there's just this one guy left, so I don't know if it's a best of three. And it looks like it is a best of three. So if our teammates want to play again, which they looks like they don't, but that was fun. It was just a short little game mode. If I know someone commented at this on a YouTube video, I think a week and a half ago or so, but they commented, you know, trying out Clash of Clans, trying out Brawl Stars, and trying out Clash Royale, and just seeing which of those three is kind of the best for fun and for fulfillment and whatnot. And honestly, they're all good in kind of different ways. I think Clash of Clans, I think it requires the least kind of. Again, I don't know because I haven't played a whole lot of Clash of Clans, but it seems like there's kind of the least skill required, just because you can set up your base, you can watch videos on what the best base would be, and just kind of make that. And there's less like real-time decisions and whatnot that you need to make, as opposed to Brawl Stars and Clash Royale, which is you're actively in a battle, you're actively making decisions on what to do, where to place guys, where to go. So it's much more, I would say, laid back, much more relaxed. You can kind of take your time with it. I would say it's also a little bit more complicated. So if you're a much more kind of laid back, strategic person, you just kind of want to take things slow, then maybe Clash of Clans would be good. If you like the highest, I guess, octane of gameplay, then probably Brawl Stars with all the animations and characters. And I would say if you want the most, like the best pick overall, the one that I think is the most fun and best overall, I would say probably Clash Royale. I would just say it seems like the game idea seems simplest, as far as you make a deck, you queue into a game. There's a couple different game modes you can do, but I would say all are fun. But in my personal opinion, I would say Clash Royale is probably my favorite, followed by Brawl Stars and then Clash of Clans. But you know, I would just encourage you to try all three. If you want to know what game you like best, you have to try them out. So we will try to finish it up on this round. I think we have one new teammate. I think one has stuck with us throughout the last couple of rounds, but we have, I think, a new teammate here. We'll try to end it with a win on this one. And it looks like it is it does seem like a best of three format. But if you look closely, you can see what the mines do. So you throw it, it pops into 3 mines, and then if they step on the mines, then it stuns them, it deals damage to them. And so that's why I like the ability, is just because it's another long range. It's another long range ability that doesn't seem like it takes too long to respond, and we might as well play one more. We're on a little bit of a win streak with our one teammate, so maybe we can keep it going. I still don't know what most of this means. Like, I see there's a little badge to the right of your character, which I don't know if that's the league you're in, or if that's how many trophies you have, or I don't know what that is, but I'm still kind of learning the game, learning the characters. And if we can win this one, then we'll end it on on a pretty good streak. I think our teammates are kind of just doing the work. They went ahead. I didn't do much there. You know what? We will play one more just because I feel like I didn't contribute as much as I probably should have that round. It seems like it's just this. We just have this one teammate, Edgar, who keeps going round to round with us, and we keep replacing it with a new. Keep replacing our other teammate with a new guy. And I don't know what half of these abilities do. Like, I would assume you would want to stay away from whatever that guy is throwing. Looks like some kind of bomb, but I don't really know the characters. Don't really know the abilities, but yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it hurts. Alright, last game as long as we can win it. And we did get our mines down, but and it looks like the mines did a little bit of something, so we're gonna end the video there on a little bit of a winning streak. And you can kind of see it was much better when we were in a team. You can kind of sit back, you can deal damage from afar, and you can let your teammates who have melee troops kind of go ahead and take the brunt of the damage while you sit back and support. So looks like we can pick a random brawler as well, so I guess we'll pick Penny. I have a cousin named Penny, so we will pick her. And yeah, I think we're going to end the video there. But Brawl Stars is a very fun game. I do enjoy it. There will definitely be more Brawl Stars content on this channel, along with Clash Royale and the other games. So if you guys have any suggestions on what brawler I should use, or what kind of upgrades or anything I should make, let me know. Because there's definitely quite a few options here, and I don't really know which ones are the best to pick. But hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.